Okay, folks, Michael Ball here with Arkansas Extreme Outdoors, and I've had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Sam Lester. And we're about to go out and take some kids turkey hunting. It's youth season starting in the morning. So, Mr. Sam, tell me what you got going on.
First of all, I want to say welcome and thank you guys for coming, man.
I'm glad to be here.
First of all,
I guess we got time to run into
what you're witnessing here, guys,
to put our stuff in the
has been something that we've worked on for a long, long time.
Over 20 years, right?
Yes, sir. I have been affiliated with this resort. This is Lindsay's Resort. I've worked here for 52 years.
Ooh, 52.
52 years is how long I've been here. I had a real job, and I retired in 2004 from our state wildlife agency, the Arkansas Game and Fish. I started out working in the biology department in the fisheries division, and believe it or not, I helped put the first trout in this river.
Are you serious? That is awesome. Hey, I'm glad to be standing next to this guy.
we actually had 3 great old big pins stuck down here in the water, and we fed them every day for 3 years before we ever turned them loose.
No kidding.
Yes, sir.
That's
We
awesome.
was building a resort. We was building a fishing resort before there was ever a trout in this river.
No kidding.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's planning ahead, right
Yes,
there.
sir.
So tell us what all we're
All right.
going to be doing this weekend. We
All right.
got 7 kids, right?
Yes, sir. Well, we've got 7 kids that are part of this year's program, but we have other kids, satellite kids, that are going around. That's going to be here and participating in the turkey calling contest and the shooting contest.
right.
We have plenty of contests here, man. Competition. But what we do here is a product from years ago. I went into the education division of the Game and Fish, where I was the special projects coordinator.
Gotcha.
And what that was youth hunting and fishing activities and events. It was my job to see that every kid got to go hunting and got to go fishing.
That's awesome.
When I retired in 2004, I hated to see some of it go. And so I just kept this. I kept the fishing derbies. What we've done is we've kind of turned it around in this manner. Used to, I would go to schools. I visited 3,000 schools. And I would ask the kids, who wants to go turkey hunting? And I would say, I want you to write me an essay. You send me an essay. I want you to write me just a few paragraphs and tell me why you think you'd like to go turkey hunting. We're introducing new kids to a new event. And so I would get letters by the truckload, man. And I would read every single one of them, and I would pick out the kid by what I read in between the lines. I would get letters from kids that would say, oh, I just love turkey hunting. I killed my first one last year with my grandpa. Well, that kid didn't get to go because he had a grandpa. And so I had another little boy, he wrote me an essay, and he says, I love to hunt. He says, I hunt with my grandpa. He says, we hunt in the backyard for lions. He says, my grandpa's gone now. He says, I don't have anybody. That little guy, got to go turkey. He got to go turkey hunting. I also taught hunter ed.
And safety and
Yes, sir.
yes.
Taught safety and hunter education. I remember one time I had a single mom and a boy taking the test. And they sat through the whole program, and the mom sat there and watched that boy study. When it come test time, I gave her a test. She says, oh, I don't want it. And I said, yes, ma'am, you do. You sat through the class, you're going to take the test.
Yeah.
And so she did. After it was all over, they both passed. And after it was all over, she says, now what do I do? I was hoping that he failed. Now what do I do? She said, I can't take him. She says, he has nobody. And I said, you're wrong, ma'am. He has me. That's awesome. And through that thought concept, this is a result of that. We've been doing this for 22 years now. This is our 22nd year. We have, it's hitting close to home now. Because my son and I, we started this 22 years ago, along with Mr. Riddell in there. We started this, and in order to get the kids that we wanted to make sure that we was doing something for somebody.
Yeah, doing some good.
Doing some good. And so we reached out to our military. We reached out to our first responders, our sheriffs, our deputies, our EMTs, our firefighters. And we started recruiting their kids because they were heroes to us.
Right.
Okay? Now get this. My son has transcended being my son. He's my hero now. He's deployed, he's in Saudi Arabia as we speak, along with the parents of 4 other kids from his regiment that's going to be hunting with us.
No kidding. That's
Yes.
gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
It's going to be absolutely awesome.
All right.
Now, are we going to kill some turkeys? I think so,
So,
but that's not really why we're
no,
here.
it's just the experience. I mean, and
It
we're
is the
proud to
experience.
be involved. We appreciate the invitation.
Well,
us.
I'm so pleased to have you guys. You know, when I talk about our military, we've got 2 Gold Star families in there. We have sheriff's deputy kids in there. We have another young man that doesn't have a human being on this planet. He doesn't have a human being on this planet. He has a
Right. You almost made me tear up a while ago.
Well, it's all a good cause, folks, and if you'll hang in there with us, you're gonna see some great moments,
Yes, sir.
possibly some turkeys getting called in and looked at and scared away and maybe put in the ice chest. But hang in there with us and
Yes,
see
sir.
what you see.
This is a 2-day event, of course, and everybody in here, and you will be too. We love you, son.
We're glad to be
We
here.
love you.
Glad to meet you.
My
It was an
pleasure,
honor to
friend.
meet this guy right
Thank
here.
you, son.
Y'all stay tuned and hang and see
Thank
what we
you,
do.
guys. We'll be.
Yep, I'm gonna show you here in just a minute. Come out.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot that one. Take your time.
Let us know when you're gonna shoot.
Fire in the hole.
Jack it up, I'll go look.
That looks like a dead turkey from here. Good job.
Dead turkey on camera too.
See here, Ma.
We got a dead turkey.
I believe we got a dead turkey. That looks like a dead turkey from here. Good job.
Like a dead.
You killed him that time, girl.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, that looks good right there.
Beans everywhere. Atta girl. There we go.
Woo! I believe that turkey's dead.
I can see dead turkey. I see. Yeah, girl. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all them bugs. Broke his neck. Shot him in the brain.
I think we need to borrow that gun in the morning.
Good job, girl. You bring yours with you? I got them. Okay, babe. That's just, we got them. Yeah, go get yours, Allie, so we can show them. So, Allie brought hers back. So, like I was telling you, had a little teaching moment that you guys can see the holes in there. That is one dead turkey, right? Confirmed that is a dead turkey. So they did great. We're really proud of them. Appreciate everybody. I know it's a little hard getting people here, getting a little early so we could do this, but I think it's going to make a huge difference when we get the turkeys in front of us. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.
cut him a flip too, boy. Man, oh yeah, about 30 steps. It's probably 28, 30 steps.
Congratulations, young lady. That's something to be proud of. Yes, ma'am.
And had it to do. I'll let her tell that
You
story.
are now a turkey killer.
Yeah. They put on a show for you.
Buddy.
Snuck up on us.
Snuck up on you.
I heard him drumming, and I was about to turn around and ask him if that's what it was, and
That's
he
what I
said
said as soon as we went and picked him up. Said that one's for Scott Hook.
Oh, that's a great answer.
Tell us how it happened.
He just snuck up behind us.
You shoot over your shoulder?
Surprisingly, no, I had to turn around.
What happened on your first hunt this morning?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. So he got to get you on a different piece of property. Did he gobble it all?
Not really.
No, 3 times. We had a bird gobbling. We were actually set up on a bird that was off down the holler from us. He gobbled 3 times. We were set up on him, and she heard him drum. And I turned over and saw him coming out behind her shoulder, and she was pointed this way, set up on the fence road, just set up in a little low pine or low cedar. And I said, "Don't move." I said, "Let him get behind that tree." And I said, when he gets behind that tree, swing. And I mean, she got around there quick, just like an adult.
Good
boy.
deal.
So I gave up on them. I was like, we done
Arkansas
butchered
Extreme
those
Outdoors,
birds.
and you killed the first turkey, so we got you a little gift
And,
package. Okay, we got you a t-shirt
Shoot,
in
like I
there.
said, we heard that
We
one
got you
gobble.
Arkansas
Hell, I
Extreme
found
Outdoor
more
pocket
mushroom.
ring.
Thank you.
Went to pick
Good job.
it, and I heard
Good
that
job.
gobble.
Yeah.
I was like, get the mushroom. Took off down the fence.
Thank you.